Boom. Perfect. Kleinix, yes, I'm going to for sure at some point. And I'm going to before Graveyard Keeper. There we go. Okay. Let's get the rest of buff real quick. I found 1 turnip so far. Dude, that's awesome. If you find 1 turnip, you can plant 3 seeds. 3 seeds gives you 3 turnips. 3 turnips gives you 3 seeds. 3 seed plants. 3 seed plants give you 9 turnips. 9 turnips gives you 9 seed plants. That gives you 27 turnip seeds. So you can, like, if you get 1 of any plant, you can just all the way up. Like, I found 2 barley plants. And now I have, well, I had 12, thanks Gabos. But I'm slowly, like, building it up. Yeah. Okay, so this is almost done. There's a little bit more time. Oh, in fact, you know what? We may just be able to sleep. Let's see. We want to sleep anyway for tomorrow, so it's bright outside. Do. Yes, you replant them with a cultivator. Thank you so much for the stone wall trick. That's making my life so much easier. Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah, I'm really glad we picked that up early. Nice. Agamir, I absolutely did. Yep. Oh, it's still not done. It's got to be close. Got to be real close. Dude, that music is so pretty. Oh my lord. Oh god. Ah, jerk. Get out of here. Nobody. Ah! Okay. We good? Are we good? Yeah, good. This stuff is finishing up like right now. This is perfect. Which is good because I gotta lower my desk. How much barley do we have? 24. Okay, good. Good. Wait, I thought this game didn't have many bugs. You're a terrible person? Go stare. What's the stone wall trick? The trick is whenever you're using stone to make new ground, instead of looking at the very bottom and building the ground up, you put the cursor on the very corner of the existing floor, and then that will just grow it out for like literally a fraction of the resources. It's so much more handy. Yeah, it's a huge amount better to do that. Here you go. While we're waiting for this to finish up, I'll show you real quick. Wow, Nuriel, really? Thanks for the heads up there. Do you have any stone? There we go. So basically, like what I was doing before is if I wanted to extend this out, what I would do is look down here. And then when it was really low on the ground, I would go click, 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 and that would raise it up to about here, right? Well, or if, let's use a better example. If I were to do it right here, right? So if I were to do this, it would take me like 5 or 6 clicks to get it up to where it is now. So that would take 4 stone every click. So that's like, you know, almost a full stack of stone just to get that up. But here's the technique. Instead of going down here and clicking a bunch of times, move back and put the cursor on the very tip. And watch this. 1 click. 1 click. 1 click. So it saves you so much stone. And then the best part is that it puts it higher than it was before. And then you can come back and you can mine it back down and you get stone for mining it. So it's like you actually get like some of it back and you get to pick the height of it, which is even better too. So it's like all sorts of good stuff. It is by far the best way. If I had known this, we probably could have made the castle at the sea. Now, I'm glad we didn't because I love how this is turning out and I really like this. But if you were gonna like this makes building a castle in the middle of the sea totally viable. 100% viable. 100% viable. Yep. So if you want to build a sea castle, well, now you know how. So let's say I want to extend it over here. Just click, 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 click. Perfect. And then you just go back and you, first of all, you mine it down to like the general height you want it. And that'll get you the stone back. And then once you have it the general height that you want it, it's best to leave it a little bit above where you actually want it. Because then the smoothing tends to work a lot better if you're a little bit above than a little bit below. So first you do that. Then you can see it's a little bit above here. Go to your desired height, which is about here. Pop out your hoe, go to here. Boom, done. Easy peasy. And now you have all that new land for a fraction of the stone. Yep. I'm not criticizing, but I'm not sure if the devs intended it to be used by that. Here's the thing. I'm guessing this is exactly how the devs wanted it to be used. Because if you think about it, doing it the other way, doing it like this, takes an obscene amount of stone. It takes an obscene amount of stone. What mechanics in this game are unintuitive like that? If anything, most of the mechanics in this game are intuitive. No resources to repair your equipment. Corpse run buffs, stuff like that. So I'm guessing that this is how it's always supposed to work. I'm thinking you're supposed to be able to look at the ground and just pop it up to wherever you want. So I think this is exactly how it's intended to be. Absolutely. I think I was doing it wrong before, basically. I think I was doing it wrong, and this is the right way to do it. Yep. Because I don't think, like, what's the purpose? When the game offers you all this really nice deformable terrain, why would they want you to have to farm for, like, literally 50 hours to get enough stone to build a sea castle? Like, why would they? That makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. So no, I think this is exactly how it's supposed to be. The only thing I could see them taking out, is any ground you raise, it shouldn't give you any stone back when you mine it. Although it kind of makes sense. I mean, if you build an item and you break it down, you get all the components back. So if you raise ground with stone and you mine it, why not get the rock back? Actually, that makes perfect sense. So never mind. I take back what I said. Never mind. Okay. I take it all back. I take it all back. It shouldn't give more back? I don't think it does give more back. No, I don't think it does. I think it gives you less back, actually. Because you don't get 5 stone per, or 4 stone per hit. And it takes 4 to raise, so... No, I don't think it gives you more back. It's not a way to, like, duplicate stone. At least as far as I know. I haven't tested that, but I don't think it is. My health is going down? Oh, that's normal. I'm losing my food buffs. Yeah. Anyway, that's the stone thing, and I strongly recommend doing it like that. It makes it a lot easier. And don't get me wrong, you still have to farm a metric butt ton of stone. You absolutely have to farm a metric butt ton of stone. Yeah. And I like what Kodo-sama just said. Why do you guys even care? If you think it's an exploit, then just do it the shitty way. There you go. Exactly. If you think that's an exploit, then just do it the old shitty way. Funny enough, doing it the old shitty way frequently didn't work for me. There were many times doing it the right way wouldn't even work properly. So I mean, and what we just did works perfectly. So I mean, sure, if you want to do it the probably bugged, takes 10 times more resources way, you do you. I have, you get him, Tiger. Go get him. But yeah, many times when doing it the other way, you will raise the stone up, and by raising up a lower floor, it will bring down all the areas around it. And then all of a sudden you're having to spend a significant amount more stone just to raise it up to where it was. So you're having to spend stone like that you just to get it back up to how it was before you started raising it. It was a mess, dude. It was an absolute mess. So again, I think that way that I just showed you, I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. I really do. Pretty sure that's how you're supposed to do it. All right, let's plant the new stuff. And then we're going to get some wood. Any tips about getting the ground flat and smooth? Yeah, raise it a little and then bring it down. There's 2 particular tricks about keeping things or keeping the ground flat. The first is if you have a little divot that you want to get rid of, put your cursor in the middle of it and raise it up and then try to flatten it. And the second is if your ground is a little lumpy and no matter how much you try it, it won't smooth, hit the middle of it with a pickaxe. Yep. And that'll do it. There you go. And between those 2 things and the smoothing tool, you can flatten it out no problem. Super easy. All right, here we go. Oh, that was all our barley. Okay. Ah! Did you just... You son of a bitch, mosquito. Did you just walk down and take out my barley? That's messed up. That's messed up. That is messed up. That is messed up. Barley's hard to come by. Messed up. No beer for me? Oh, we're drinking beer tonight. You can't stop me. I've been good about beer the last few nights. Ah, shoot. Where's the buff's gone? 2 questions. Can you dig ditches and guide water to make rivers? Yes. And do you board? Did you Did you board game Battletech at all? Oh, did I board game it? No, I never played the board game version of Battletech. I played the Airbrain Studios Battletech game, and that one's great. I've done a full playthrough, and I'm currently working on a campaign playthrough. I'll probably return to it at some point in the future. No, I never played the board game version. Had some friends that did, and man, those games were epic, dude. I tell you, those games were really cool. I always kind of regretted not getting more involved in them. Wow, dude, we got a lot of this stuff. This is great. Let's do 2 more rows, and then I think we're gonna go process the rest. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? Okay. I bet if we dig down, we're gonna find a rock here. Yeah, look at that. Nope, just there it is, right there. That was it. That was it. Oh no! Okay, that's too low. Boop. Boop. There we go. That's why that one was messing up. We good. Boop. 2 more rows, and then we are done. We already did our other farm, right? Yeah, we did. There we go. Oh, used the wrong son of a dingus. I was saving that for what we were about to do. Well, maybe if we go quick, go. Or we gotta move. Cohh really knows his way around a hoe. Well, I have a lot of experience with hoes, actually. Okay, let's get all this eaten. Go ahead and start getting this processed. Yeah, I actually live on a farm. So, There we go. We're gonna lose a lot of this buff, but hopefully we get a little bit of it. How do you get decent internet on your farm? Oh, the solution's easy. Money. Lots and lots of money. Yeah. Not money I want to spend. The worst part is, I have Spectrum internet. I've had Spectrum internet since I've been here, essentially. But the problem is that Spectrum internet in my area, or Spectrum in general in my area, has exceptionally poor quality infrastructure. So even though I have an internet connection that's 900 down, 60 up, which is great, it's not consistent. It'll just randomly stop working for a long period of time. It will drop frames consistently. It's terrible. So what I basically had to do was I contracted a company out of Las Vegas who, funny enough, found me through the stream. And this company contacted local infrastructure services for cell phone companies, funny enough, that run backbones through my area. And I had a custom fiber solution designed. So I basically have a backbone fiber connection that goes to a local cell tower backbone, and I run fiber off of that. I'm the only person in this area for like a 50-mile radius that has this connection. It's not even very fast, but it's consistent and it works. So, yeah. It costs me multiple $100s a month to run it. Yep. Did I sign up for Starlink beta? I actually ordered Starlink last night. Yep, I actually ordered Starlink last night. You can order it for $100 to get into the program. Turns out my area is one of the areas they want to get people in, and I ordered Starlink. So I'm gonna see how it works. I gotta admit, if I get Starlink and it just works, that's gonna be kind of amazing. Yeah. That would be kind of amazing. But the thing is I have a lot of concerns about Starlink. Particularly as a streamer, I need extremely low ping. So, although I've heard good things about Starlink's ping, there's a whole lot of unknowns, like what's going to happen over time, what's going to happen if a lot of people are using this service. You know, like there's all sorts of unknowns with Starlink. So we're going to have to kind of see how it works. That's what I'm getting it mostly just to see how it is. Yeah. Starlink for when you really, really hate astronomers. Yeah, that's really unfortunate, dude. I've heard about that. The satellite noise, the light noise that the little satellites are causing. Kind of sucks. Unfortunate. The price you pay for global internet, I guess. Mo Bacon says that's not true. I've seen pictures. I'm pretty sure it's true. It's true. Yeah. If you can see it with your own eyes and it's not Photoshop, then it's pretty much true. A picture of sound? No. The problem is the little Starlink satellites. They create, if you take like long motion captures of the sky and stuff, they show up. They're really bright. They're like little white dots. Yeah. You can't see them anymore. Elon turned the lights off. Oh, really? See, I didn't hear that. Is that true? Maybe that's true. I have no idea. I mean, if it's that easy for him to do, maybe you should do it. Oh, no. Oh, I want to know if it's... Well, no, it's not lights. Is it reflective? I thought it was reflective. In which case, how do you do that? Maybe a non-reflective coating on the satellites, but even then... It is a reflection. Oh, yeah. That's a bit harder to deal with, isn't it? Yeah, maybe he can figure out some way to make it so it's got like a coating on the future ones that don't make as big of an impact or something. Who knows? Terrific says, how can you turn lights off if it's reflective? That's why I said maybe they can put a coating on it. Yeah. To make it non-reflective. There's lots of materials that don't reflect light very well, especially when they're lots and lots of miles away. I'm sure they can figure it out. If they just turn off RTX, it'll be fine. It's easy. Okay. Vanta Black. That's right. That's all I need to do. Just get some Vanta Black.
That is the sound.
Ooh. Ithrius! What happens when the Starlink satellites get to the edge of the Earth? Seems like a long way to travel back and forth. It's not like the Earth is round or something. You know, a very valid point. That's a very valid point. I have no idea. Like maybe they have like retro thrusters to go back and forth over the planet. I'm glad somebody's thinking about this. Clearly Elon isn't. Which is concerning to say the least. Okay. I just did that so we can see mushrooms easier. That and these state-of-the-art, top-notch graphics are making my 3080 a little bit, you know, hot, so I had to turn it down. The Earth is flat, so they wouldn't have to move, right? Oh, that's a good point. That's right. We're not only, it's not only flat, but we're the center of the universe. So in that case, they can just stabilize the satellites above us. God, we got some thinkers in chat today. I like it. I like it. Ooh, some shrooms. Man, it got really dark and really quiet all of a sudden. That's... And foggy. Dude, the blue eyes of the eyes of these dudes in the night is so great. That's such a great touch. Doop, 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 doop. Cohh believes in satellites. I know, I'm such a tool. I'm a corporate tool. You want to hear something else I believe in? I know. You can give it to me when I'm done. The moon landing. I know, I actually think people went to the moon. Screw me, right? I know. What a tool. I'm sure someone will prove me wrong someday. What moon? Oh, now see, I hadn't considered that. That's a good point. That's a good point. What about vaccines? Oh, well, I mean, I did go to school, so I do believe in vaccines. Unfortunately, they got me there. Stupid education. Tell you. What are you gonna do? Those pictures of Starlink satellites are when they are freshly released in orbits and not yet in place. Those were version dot something. The last batches have new materials and coatings, so they're more than 90% less reflective. Also, the lifespan of the satellite is 4 to 5 years, but it's more like 2 to 3 years. So the more reflective ones are going to go down in about a year. Oh, that's cool. So they're not only making them less reflective, but they already have plans to help fix it in the future. Good. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Yeah, as somebody who really hopes Starlink works, because I'd love to see a lot of regions of this planet get internet that don't have it right now. Good to hear. Heyo, War Gig. What is Starlink? Starlink is a new global internet system being put into place where theoretically anywhere you are in the world, you'll be able to get decent internet, which is, I mean, that's like a really big deal. Yeah, that's a really big deal. There's a lot of places, especially in rural areas, that are pretty significantly held back due to complete lack of like connectivity and internet and news. But yeah, hopefully it will it'll help things. We'll see. Yeah, dude, I have no clue what's going on right now. It's super foggy. It's the middle of the night. We normally have music. Like, this is weird and kind of creepy. Not to mention places like Africa. Oh, absolutely, dude. That's a huge boon. Places like Africa that just don't have the infrastructure right now to all of a sudden, like, with the flick of a switch, be able to access high-speed networks. That is going to be amazing. That is going to be amazing. Uh-oh. Okay, good. There are some TED Talks, particularly by some African inventors that have designed incredible things. And I mean, they're designing these things with like dial-up internet that sometimes works. And it's just like, imagine giving somebody like that, like high-speed internet that they could do whatever they wanted with. It's really, really cool. So yeah, it's one of the reasons I'm really hoping Starlink succeeds. What's the next boss situation? The next boss is boss 5, which I think is the last boss of early access. I have no clue how to get to him, summon him, any of that yet. We haven't really looked in the Plains region. For us in our playthrough, the next big thing to do is I'm going to be finishing up our build, which we're working on farming for right now. And then we have a lot of plains to explore. I've done very little plains exploration. In fact, the only plains I've explored are right here. That's it. So we gotta kind of sail around and find some plains biomes, and really look through them, see what's there. See what's there. Can I show the merchant icon? Sure. You're looking for this. That is the merchant icon. And for the record, I was here when it popped up on my map. This was all gray, just like this. And when I got to here, this icon just popped up. So you don't need to be like, this is not the radius if you're looking for the vendor. The radius is more like this. So if you're searching around and looking for him, just make sure you hug the coasts of all the major islands, and hopefully you'll find them pretty quick.